What's going on, everybody? You know who it is, Raw Justice, and I'm here with my man, the Giant Hit, also known as
Gillian.
Gillian, and we're gonna talk about the 9/11 and Illuminati conspiracies, and if it's real or if it's fake.
And by the way, you don't have to believe what we're saying, okay? This is just what we think, and if you don't want to believe this, it's okay. All right.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right. So, we're reaching in the Illuminati, the symbols in it, it's in the music industry. It's been placed in the music industry as well as TV shows, as well as on the dollar bills, and just all around.
Yep.
Okay, so in the music industry, we have here Drake. If I'll put a picture up on the screen right now. He has a shirt that has the pyramid on it, and if you don't know what the pyramid is, it's got a little eye on it, right? And what it is, what's it called again, Justice?
It's called the all-seeing eye. All-seeing eye.
What is that? Do you know what that represents?
All right, the all-seeing eye is pretty much saying, it's pretty much the secret society. Pretty much saying, it's pretty much like we sleep and they watch, or something like that, and like they're always watching everything we do, and they're pretty much in control of us.
Yeah.
Like they're watching us. That's what they're pretty much trying to say.
By the way, I'm gonna put up another picture up on the screen here, but this is on my side, right? And if Raw Justice wants to put this on his side too, you can go ahead. So if you look up on,
ahead and do that
if
too.
you just Google Illuminati, it's just gonna show like it was a Bavarian Illuminati, which was a secret society that people believe that it was taken down like 200 years ago or 100, something like that. That's what they believe, right? They believe that it's been taken down, and yeah, that's what people believe.
Yeah, I think it's still around. People think it's like, some people try to say, oh, it has to do something about Freemasons and it's old. They're not around anymore and blah, blah, blah. But if they really weren't around, why would we be seeing all these subliminal messages everywhere? Like, why would every rapper be putting up, the 666 sign with the AOK over their eye, making the 3 6s, which is the mark of the devil, for those of you guys who don't know? Like, why does Lady Gaga do this crazy satanic type of stuff in her music videos? Like, there's a bunch of subliminal messages in music videos if you guys listen to Lady Gaga or hip hop and rap.
Also, about the placement, like wherever they put these symbols in it is in TV shows, and SpongeBob is one that's it's something big that impacts it a lot.
Yeah, explain that episode with SpongeBob and Squidward.
All right, we can both put this link in the description. You can go watch it yourself. All right, so in the beginning, in the intro, you see the pirate, right, with the parrot on his shoulder, right, and his head has skull and bones, which is a secret society, which links to this Illuminati stuff.
Yep, it'll be in the description. You guys can check it out. Also, there's been some, conspiracies / rumors about 9/11 being planned / staged as a satanic ritual. And they're pretty much saying that 9/11 is not actually how it seemed. The terrorist attack was actually just a cover-up for what actually happened. And they're saying, from what I've read and heard on YouTube and all this other stuff, like all these other facts and news reporters and interviews, people are saying that it had to have been staged, it had to have been planned, because during World Trade Center 7 was getting blown or attacked, they said that they have witnesses saying that inside the building there was actually bombs that blew up, and people are wondering, how in the world are there bombs planted inside the building? I thought it was a terrorist attack and all this other stuff. And like, people are just saying that, how is it a terrorist attack if like there's bombs in the building and they have proof and witnesses saying that something's up. Even the firefighters were saying something's up. And yeah, something blew up in the building before the planes crashed.
Yeah, a lot of the survivors of the 9/11 say that before the planes hit the Twin Towers, that there was like an explosion in the basement, and it felt just like an earthquake. All right, and then when the Twin Towers fell,
an earthquake.
When the Twin Towers were actually hit, they say that it made like a really big racket, like the most loudest noise they've ever heard. And there's witnesses about that. This is all on the internet. There's real people, survivors that have said this. There's the firemen, like RawJustice said, that once they entered the building, they smelled smoke in the basement, and they're just wondering, right? Like, why?
Yeah, there's this 30-minute documentary with proof, evidence, facts, witnesses, news reporters, firemen. There's a whole bunch of video proof that there was a bomb in the building before the planes actually hit. That'll all be in the description box.
All of
and
them.
Also, there's this conspiracy theorist named James Ventura. He was on CNN a couple weeks ago with an interview with some old guy. I don't know his name. And they were talking about his opinions on 9/11, and they're having pretty much like a debate about it. And Jesse Ventura pretty much exposed the government by saying, on live national television, on CNN, he said that he thinks the 9/11 was planned, and he said that BBC, which is what's BBC? It's a British Broadcasting something
news
company, something like that.
Yes.
And he was saying like they sent off what was it? Like they sent what's the word for it?
They were broadcasting it, right?
Yeah, they were broadcasting it before Building 7 of the World Trade Center actually collapsed. They were saying like World Trade Center Building 7 has fell down, and like right behind her, the World Trade Center is still standing up.
Yeah.
So they're pretty much trying to like say that the World Trade Center building fell down before it actually even fell down.
This is, by the way, just already said this.
It'll be more clear when you watch the video in the description box.
Also, one of the things that I saw in the videos about 9/11 was that the metal was melting, and the people said the people who investigated all this and the things that triggered it and all this, they said that the plane fuel was not strong enough to melt the metal, and that there had to be something stronger than just plane fuel and the bombs that they had implanted on the wings of the plane.
Exactly.
And they also something about that was that the airplane, the plane, it was supposed to be like a U.S. Airlines, right?
A U.S. airline, exactly.
And when they looked at it, it looked just exactly right. But they said
it was actually a replica, like a. It was actually like
a replica of it.
A replica.
Yeah, and they also
like
had
a copy. It was actually like two dwarf planes that were made to look as if it were the American airline plane, so that when it crashed, they tried to make it look like it was a hijack of the American airline plane when it was actually a
replica.
It was actually a replica, like it was a fake.
They also said that what is it?
Like it was planned by apparently the government. That's what they say.
And they also said, what else? Oh my god! Oh my god! I just lost my train of thought here. The phones. How they reported that they had a call, right? That there were people that called and said that the plane was getting hijacked and stuff. But imagine this: in 2001. How does one call from above that what is it, level, right?
Yeah.
How does one call from all the way up there to all the way down here? I've attempted it. When I was on a plane in 2009 when I went to Mexico, I had it said no signal, right? And in 2001, there was obviously less technology, and it was fake, right? Raw Justice?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so now in the dollar bills, do you know much about this?
I don't really know too much about the dollar bills because I know there's a lot behind how the dollar bills were made and stuff like that, and like the symbols it represents. But I don't have too much background knowledge about it. All I know is that there is a pyramid and there is like an all-seeing eye on it.
Yeah.
Which has something to do with Illuminati.
Okay.
Apparently.
I know a little bit of it. I don't know like seriously too much about it, but that was just why I was watching a video, and it showed like the many foldings that you could do so that it looked like twin towers.
I saw that too. With the $10 bill and the $5 bill.
Yeah, and the $20 bill and all this that. And apparently, like the $100 bill is like the last one. It makes the smoke at the end. If you do like every folding right, it shows the twin towers, the Pentagon, the smoke, and all this. So yeah, this is what they're hiding. And it's a coincidence, right? Why would they do this? And the shootings in Colorado for the end. This is something that's that you've heard about this, and the guy what was his name? Do you know his name?
Jesse Ventura?
No, this guy who killed the 12 or 11 people in the.
Okay. The Colorado shooting.
Yeah.
I think his name was like. Dang, what the heck? I lost it. It's like John something, or no, it's not John.
Whatever whatever his name was.
You guys probably know what we're talking about. It was a pretty big topic, I guess you can say. It was a pretty big incident that happened in Colorado. Everybody was talking about it on the news. Colorado shooting at Aurora Theaters on the Batman reveals or Batman Rises.
Batman Rises release, midnight release.
Yeah, release day. Yeah.
So what they had said was that this guy was studying college. He was studying to be some kind of doctor. He was studying about that and going to school for that. And then he seemed like a really nice. He seemed a really good guy. Really well educated, and he called himself the Joker, right? And so his hair color was red, but the Joker's hair color is actually green.
And the weird thing is, he was dressed up. He was dressed all in like They said he had like one of those riot helmets on with the screen protector, and it's like bulletproof.
Yeah, he had all this.
They said he had that on, armor on, and, like a bunch of guns on him.
Yeah, that he cannot just get this out of just any store, right? Even through the internet.
Exactly.
And stuff.
Yeah, I read about that too.
That someone had to from the army or something.
Had to like supply him with that.
Had to
because
supply
there's no
him
way
with the gun.
A guy like him can get his hands on that type of military equipment.
Yeah.
Like it's impossible. He has to have some type of connections with the government.
Yeah, the government that did this and brainwashed him and told him, hey, if you go do this, we'll give you X something, whatever.
Yep, I heard. There's this the mind controlling thing. It has to do with something called whatchamacallit? I'll think of the name, but keep going. I'll think of the name.
Yeah, so that's what they basically did. They brainwashed him. They told him to go do this, and he also had said that there were bombs.
MK Ultra. Sorry, that's what it was called.
Okay.
MK Ultra. Yeah, it was pretty much like this brainwashing type of technique or process that they do to anybody, which can they can pretty much take over their body, make them do what they say. It's called Project MK Ultra. It's really weird.
Okay, you can read
if
about
you just do some research on it, you'll learn more about it, and it'll make more sense. It's really crazy.
So, and then after he killed all the people, right, and had the smoke and intoxicating them and stuff, he just surrendered himself, right? And so, who does that? Who just surrenders? And they call the police on him. He was just sitting there, just smoking a cigarette.
And you know what? Want to know another weird thing? If they police were there. He was armed in front of a bunch of civilians. He had weapons on him and everything. Usually, the cops would just shoot him on sight if someone had guns on their possession. But they decided not to. They didn't kill him. Like, if you see some criminal with like an AK-47 and Uzi spraying the whole entire city, they're gonna shoot that guy down. They're not gonna wait. They're not gonna say, "Hey, put your weapons down." As soon as they see him fire, they're gonna shoot him down. As soon as they see him fire, because he's armed and he has weapons. Same thing with this guy at the Colorado shooting. He was armed. He was shooting, but all they did was they took him in. They didn't kill him. That's the weird thing.
I would have, I think they would have at least shot him in the leg or something just to make him.
Yeah, they would have at least shot him or killed him or something.
Instead,
they resisted him and took him in.
Yeah, they didn't front up to him, like, you know how they just point guns at him and stuff and tell him to surrender and stuff. They just went and picked him up.
Yep, and put him in his car and put him in his car and took him in for an interrogation, I guess.
Yes. So, anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary, and this is all facts. If you don't want to believe this, it's okay. Like, we're not trying to brainwash you here.
Yeah, we're not trying to convince you or anything, but this was something that was on our minds, and we just wanted to share it with you guys. Let us know what you guys think, and if you think the Illuminati or all this stuff is, conspiracy, if it's real, what do you guys think? We just wanted to share that with you.
Put your comments, opinions, and thoughts in the comment section below. Bye.
Peace.